Hi, I'm Tom Martino. Let's talk about Stack Optical. It's a locally family-started, family-operated company for all of your eyeglasses needs. Alan Stack is with me with Stack Optical. 40 years in business. You took over for your dad.
Yes.
True family operation.
Yeah, I took over for my dad in 1993 after he passed away.
And glasses are still big.
Oh,
I mean, they really are.
Not everyone can have LASIK surgery.
No, of course, but it's not just that. But some people want glasses for style.
Yes.
They want readers. They want to make a statement.
Correct, and you also need them for eye protection, even if you don't wear glasses, for sun wear and that type of thing.
Right, exactly. And with Stack Optical, we're talking about a 43-year-old business, a great location, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, right
Sure.
over down in Cherry Creek.
And let's talk about what you do, because you do way more than just sell glasses. My goodness.
Well, yeah, we're actually opticians. We can take your old lenses and actually hand fit them into a new frame. I do repairs. I have a micro welder. I can repair most frames.
Well, let's take a look at some of the stuff you do here. You do the work.
Yes.
And this is your lab. This is your shop. So you can adjust and fix frames.
Correct. Correct.
And what else? You can fit the old lenses into new frames.
Right. If somebody breaks their frame and I can't weld it, I can't repair it, I can take those lenses and hand edge them into a new frame.
Do you actually grind your own lenses?
Yes, we do. We start off with a blank, as you see there, and then we fit them into the frames.
That's
we also
incredible.
do
You don't
drilling.
send them out. You do it right.
No. We've always done it by hand in-house.
Now, how do you find that? Do you find people like that level of service
yes,
still?
because it doesn't take 2 to 3 weeks to get your glasses. I can get them in 2 or 3 days.
In 2 or 3 days. So people come in
And
and they
much better quality.
Now, can they get testing done there, or do you just fill the prescriptions?
No, we also do eye exams. I have
You
an
do?
independent doctor of optometry.
Okay.
And he has over 30 years experience, and he listens. You know, so if there's a problem, that type of thing that you're not quite you're unsure about, talk to him about it. He'll answer your questions.
So, Alan, they go there for everything. They go there right from the exam, right through to picking the frames, to picking then you pick the prescription. You do the lenses right there.
It's
And
just
then
like-
you fit them.
Yeah. What we're seeing right now is we have a video imaging machine. So if somebody's really blind, when they take off their glasses, they can't see anything. So we have them put on the different frames. We take pictures of them.
Okay.
And then they can put their glasses back on and see what they're going to look like in their new frames.
That's a great, I never even thought of that. Just if you're not wearing the glasses you're going to wear, so what you want to do is wear all the glasses and then go back and scan through and look at them.
Yeah, believe it or not, we have a lot of people come in and just watch that because it's also an educational. It'll go through all the different surgeries that you might have, cataracts, LASIK, and then different diseases. It'll go over glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy. So it's a really neat tool.
Okay, what about the operation? Are we talking about a big store? Do you see one person at a time? How does it work?
No, we'll
Do
see
you
two
do it
or
by
three.
Appointments?
To see me, yes, we do by appointments to see me.
And that is for the actual prescription?
No.
No?
You'll see the doctor. You make an
Okay.
appointment to see the doctor for
Right.
an exam. If some folks want to see me specifically, they'll make an appointment to see me.
And that is for the framing and the
Right.
sizing?
Exactly.
Okay.
Or, it's like I'm the only one that does repairs.
See, that's big. That's
Yeah.
big.
There's
So
not a lot of us that can do that
Can you
anymore.
do plastic repairs too?
No, most of the plastic repairs, I'll end up reshaping the lens into another plastic frame.
Okay, but you can do metal frame repairs?
Yes, most metal frames I can do a repair.
And what kind of lenses do you carry? There are a lot of new options now.
Yes, now there's new digital lenses. which
Digital
are
lenses?
Yes, they're
What
all
are they?
done with lasers
Really?
and diamonds.
And you can do all of those.
Yes.
And are there much more progressive lenses than there were before?
Oh,
instead
yes,
of
there's
just 2 or 3?
550 different progressive lenses out there.
So you can get one almost for every focal length.
Exactly. But it's more about your lifestyle, what your occupation is. We'll design a prescription. We'll design that type of lens around that.
Cool. That is very good to know. So you do that all in-house. That's
Yes.
the important thing.
Yes.
Now, what are some of the things that are big in eyewear today? when we talk
Some of the
about-
latest designs as far as eyewear.
Are they bigger or smaller in
Actually,
general?
it's both.
What?
Yeah, Tom Ford is our latest line. We just brought that in the
I
last
saw that
2
written
months.
at
They're
Tom Ford.
huge. Armani's going a lot more retro. The old.
So you have both big
Yes.
and small designs
Yes.
depending on your face,
But you
really.
really need to have your optician help you decide what's going to be best for you, because you might want a big frame, but your prescription isn't going to work right. And we'll explain that.
Now,
to you.
wait a minute. You mean to tell me that a prescription can actually dictate a frame?
Definitely.
In what way?
We always look at the prescription before we bring frames over.
Give me an idea how a prescription can affect the frame I choose.
If somebody comes in, you've seen with the Coke bottle lenses.
Right.
And they want this big frame. I'll explain to them how much thickness that's going to create. So maybe I'll get an idea of what the look they want, and I'll cut down the size of the frame. But I'll explain why we have to do that.
Okay, so with some prescriptions, it's difficult to get that big.
Right. And you'll have a lot more distortion. And even with these new digital lenses, you've got to have a good frame selection.
And when it comes to eyewear for sun, okay, now we all know that's not just for looks, that's for protection. Right. Prescription eyewear, I mean, do you go with the ones that turn color as you walk in and out? Do you
they have a place. I personally don't like, they call them transition lenses.
You don't like them?
Because you get in the car, your windshield blocks out ultraviolet light. Well, your transition is activated by ultraviolet light.
Oh, so you could be darker than you want to be.
No, lighter.
Oh, lighter.
It won't darken up. You want a pair of sunglasses when you're driving in the sun. Your windshield's blocking out the ultraviolet light.
So you have to know the lifestyle of the person to see that they're buying the right kind of lens.
Right.
You can't do that off a store shelf.
Exactly.
I didn't realize that. So it's triggered by ultraviolet to turn color.
Right, and temperature.
And then do you have, and then what is this? Is this the new flip kind?
Yeah, is that where you can put a prescription on the inside? So if you walk into a ski lodge, boom, you can still see.
And people are still using these?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so for all of your eyewear needs, Stack Optical, we have two very special offers. 30% off your frames. That's huge. 30% off your frames. Just buy lenses at the regular price and you get 30% off frames. Wow. Also, a $70 eye exam, and that includes it all, everything you need to get the glasses you want. $70 eye exam. Mention Martino TV for both of those. And if you have people that you know that want glasses or are looking at glasses, really, it pays you to stay local and to work locally with a company that's been around 43 years. StackOptical.com. StackOptical.com. They're also part of my referral list for many, many years. Referralist.com. 303-321-1578. 303-321-1578. Stack Optical. Paula?